Hello, world travelers. Welcome to the Parsley Airlines. Over the next few weeks, we are going to travel all around the world with our imagination. You will use your packet that looks like this. I like to say it's our travel brochure. So you will need your travel brochure this week for literacy and writing. So please sit back and enjoy your rides. Before our ride begins, though, I want to go over some things that we're going to see and be on the lookout for while we're traveling. The first thing are two really big, important words. So the first word that I want to talk about is culture. So you're probably wondering, what is culture? And culture is a pattern of behavior that's shared by a society or a group of people. And it's often influenced by who you're around or where you are in the whole world. When I think of culture, there are so many things that pop into my head. So examples of culture could be your language, like if you speak English or Spanish or German. Your education, which means going to school. Some kids don't get to go to school around the world, or their school looks different than ours. Clothing is an example of culture. If you find another group in our town of people, they might not wear the same clothing as us, and that's just because they have different cultures. Food is a big and delicious one. Those are often different in different cultures. Books or sports or even holidays, which is what we're going to focus on this week. So that is what culture is. Our next big word is traditions. And so customs start and they turn into traditions. So customs are a common way of doing something that many people do, and they've done it for a long time. Traditions are when they come from a really long time ago. So not just your mom or dad, but the tradition comes from many years ago, and it's based on people's beliefs or their customs or even their location in the world. So when that custom is passed down from generation to generation, then it becomes a tradition. So while we're traveling this week and next week, we're going to learn about all different types of traditions. And some might be the same or similar to traditions you know. Some might be a little different. And that's what I love about traveling, even if it is in our imagination, because we can learn so much about other people. So, I want to play a little game called Tradition or Not. So, I am going to show you some pictures and I'm going to explain a little. And if you think it's a tradition, something that is shaped on someone's beliefs or religion or customs, and it's passed down from generation to generation. So that means like your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, your great-great-grandparents. So if it's a tradition, you're going to give me a thumbs up. If you don't think it's a tradition and you think I'm trying to fool you, because I put some good ones in there, my friends, that I think might trick you, we'll see. You're going to give me a thumbs down. Are you ready? All right, let's play Tradition or Not. Here is my first picture. It is 3 stockings hung by the fireplace. I want to know if that's a tradition or not. Show me your thumbs. Yes, It's a tradition. It is a tradition. Many people, if you hang your stockings by your chimney, many people many years ago did that. And it's been passed down year after year. Here's my next picture. This is a picture of friends singing happy birthday to their friend, and she's blowing out the candles. So is that a tradition or not? It is a tradition. Not all people, even in Wilmington, even in North Carolina, even in the whole world, not everyone will sing happy birthday. So it's a tradition that's been passed down for many years. The happy birthday song was actually created in the 1800s. We're in the 2000s, so 18, 19, and then 2000s is 20. So that is a long time ago. And my favorite part about the happy birthday song is it was created by a teacher. All right, here's my next one. Ooh, it looks so nice. How about eating some ice cream on a beach? Is this a tradition or not so much? No, as much as I love going to the beach and having ice cream, it is not a tradition. All right, here's my next one. Now, if you look, this person has, I guess what we could call, it's a type of tattoo, or it's a type of art that goes on a person's skin and all those designs. It's really hard to see, but there are so many different designs. And every design means something different. So, do we think this is more of like a halfway permanent ink? It will stay on for lots of days, but not forever. Do we think this is a tradition or not? It is a tradition. Now, you might not do this in your house, but that's okay. It doesn't mean that it's your tradition. It just means that it's a tradition in the world. All right, here's my next one. Going on a cruise. Oh, that sounds wonderful right about now, especially with the colder weather that we've been having. Is this a tradition or not? No, it's not a tradition. Even though we do it with our family, it's not something that's been passed down from generation to generation to generation. So it is not a tradition. Alrighty, the next one are people shopping. Up top I have friends that are shopping for food, and then on the bottom it's a picture of a mall of people shopping. Is shopping a tradition? No, it's not a tradition. Oh, I forgot my thumbs. It's not a tradition. It's something that we might love to do, but it's not a tradition. All right, here's my next one. Wrapping presents, and they're actually under a tree. So wrapping presents and putting them under the tree. Is that a tradition or not a tradition? It is a tradition, right? So that many people for many years, if you do this, started putting presents under the tree. They actually at first started just putting the present under the tree, and then they started wrapping it. So it's actually, those traditions changed a little bit. So it is a tradition. Oh, here's my next one, and I think this picture is beautiful. This is a parade in a place called Saigon. It is a parade, and they do it every year. And it celebrates one of their important days or one of their holidays. Yes, it is a tradition. But this parade has gone on for over 100 years. So that is a very long time. And although the parade, some things in the parade have changed, but the parade itself to celebrate is a tradition. All right. What about this one? What about drawing a picture? This is a baby drawing a picture. I know that you all draw a little bit neater than this. Are drawing pictures a tradition or no? No, not so much. It is not a tradition. All right, the next one is of a wedding. So this is of a wedding, of the bride and groom in a wedding. Are weddings a tradition or not so much? They are. Weddings are a tradition. Different weddings can have different traditions inside of them. And some people might not even have a true wedding, which is so cool. And there are people that have more formal or informal. Right. My next one is a picture of a child lighting the menorah for a holiday called Hanukkah. Tradition or not? Yes, it's a tradition. The lighting of the menorah has happened for many, many years. So the picture we saw were candles. The first one began with the oil. All right, here's my next one. These are our friends having so much fun in the snow. Look at, they're playing in the snow. Is playing in the snow a tradition or not so much? Not so much, but it is fun. I hope that you had a lot of fun playing our game. Tradition or not? Now, for the rest of these days, there are 2 weeks, we are going to learn about different countries around the world. And we are going to travel to all those countries to learn the different traditions they have for their winter holidays. Now, I know there are so many holidays, even for us, but that's why we're going to focus on our winter holidays that usually happen in December or January. We have many holidays like 4th of July. Do you know what a tradition is in the 4th of July? Fireworks! That's a tradition. So we're going to learn about the traditions around the world, and we'll be able to find similarities, things that are the same, and differences, things that aren't the same, of what we know and within the different countries. So, my travelers, I hope you're ready for the next couple of days while we travel around the world.